King of the Road.
It's the King of the Road show, and I'm Jim King. In case you haven't heard, I'm back on the radio. I'm proud to have joined the legendary team of broadcasters at the all-new KSCT 1300 AM, the talk of Southeast Texas. You can catch me every Friday afternoon from 1 to 2 with TC, John the Rocket Man, and Teresa Hanson-Burns. I also frequently do call-ins and make appearances on the station's other programs. KSCT is an exciting, locally owned radio station. Check it out at AM 1300 or at ksctlive.com. Now back to our exclusive coverage of the 23rd Annual Gulf Coast Music Hall of Fame show at the Port Arthur Civic Center.
I said the crooks and the line. Oh, yeah, you listen to Ken Marble Band right here. We're going to bring up Steve-O, the Night Rider. Here we go.
We are looking in the rear view at the 23rd Annual Gulf Coast Music Hall of Fame show. This year's concert at the Port Arthur Civic Center was emceed by former area radio disc jockey Steve-O, the Night Rider.
Ken Marble and the band.
Thank you.
Well, since Steve-O gets to MC tonight, 1958, Jive and Gene and the Jokers recorded at KPAC Studios, 1515 Lakeshore Drive, Going Out with the Tide. Then a year later, they went to J.D. Miller Studio in Crowley, Louisiana, and recorded Breaking Up Is Hard to Do. My 50-year friend, and we're only 39, Jive and Gene Bourgeois. Come on, Jive.
How y'all doing tonight, folks? Welcome to the 23rd Annual Gulf Coast Music Hall of Fame show. My name is Jive and Gene Bourgeois from Port Arthur, Texas, and I hope y'all enjoy my part of the show. Well, when I get the blues, we're getting me a rocking chair. When I get the blues, we're getting me a rocking chair. Well, if the blues overtake me, gonna rock right away from here. When I get lonesome, I jump on the telephone. When I get lonesome, I jump on the telephone. I call my baby, tell I'm on my way back home. And I'll flip, flop, and fly. I don't care if I die. Flip, flop, and fly. I don't care if I die. Well, don't ever leave me, don't ever say goodbye.
Jive and Gene Bourgeois.
How you doing, Jim?
Great
Good to see you again.
You've taken part in a lot of these Gulf Coast jams, haven't you?
Yeah, I've been around a while and had the opportunity to do a lot of shows, and especially for the Museum of the Gulf Coast. It's a great museum, and it's a great thing that they're doing to kind of acknowledge the musicians and the athletes and anyone who's excelled in anything in this Golden Triangle area. In fact, on the Gulf Coast is represented, and these are just really fun shows. They're good, man.
Are you in the Gulf Coast Hall of Fame?
Yeah, I got inducted in there in, I think, 95.
Well, that doesn't surprise me, because you've been in the business about 50 years, over 50 years, isn't it, Ben?
Yeah, I know. I don't know what I'm still doing here, but I guess it's meant to be. I just quitting. I stopped a lot of times, and you know, you get wanting to do it again, play me a little music, do a little singing. So I got back into it a few years back, and I just have a new CD released on Gin label. It's called It's Never Too Late.
I know. And I understand that was your first full-length CD in your career, wasn't it?
That's exactly right.
Everything else you'd done before was singles.
Singles, 45s, yeah. Right.
And you had some top 100 hits in the 50s.
Well, I had Breaking Up Is Hard to Do, got in the charts. I think it got up to about maybe 53 and then Cash Box. And then I had Billboard and some other ones got up in there. But I had Breaking Up Is Hard to Do got in there, and Go On, Go On, You're Jealous. And I think the second time I cut this song, Going Up with the Tide, got up in there. So I was real fortunate at the time, Jim, to get in there at all.
Jivin' Gene Bourgeois. He's one of the blue-eyed soul men, Swamp Pop.
Swamp Pop.
Swamp Pop, yeah.
That's what they call it.
Woman! Thank you!
I got my red beans cooking. 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 When they done, Lord, I'm gonna get me some. Oh yeah. Well, I'm down in Louisiana. Gonna get me a ham bone boy.
It's the King of the Road Show, and we are looking in the rear view at the 23rd Annual Gulf Coast Music Hall of Fame show at the Port Arthur Civic Center. More great live music next. And coming up, Marcia Ball.